What's going on, YouTube? In front of you is the Arkveld Apex 1. I'm going to give you a bit of walk around, try to give you some information about the bike. We're going to get a little ride in, just try to put some more information out there. Here we go. I'm going to start by sitting on the bike just to give you an example of what I look like at about 5'6" sitting on this bike. As you can see, my heels don't touch completely to the ground. Now I can stretch and almost get them there, but I have to rock to get 1 foot completely on the ground. So we'll start out at the rear hub motor, and we do have the information on the tag. And that information does say that it's a 48 volt 2000 watt. Come up to the battery information, and we've got a 30 amp hour, 1440 watt hour, 48 volt DC, 45 amp discharge, 54.6 volt 5 amp max charge capacity. We'll go up to the display here. And as you can see, we're in pedal assist 5, if you can see the screen. We can cycle back down to pedal assist 1, all the way back up to 5. You've got odometer, trip, voltage, which I started this trip, I'm 2 miles into this trip. I started at 54.2 volts. We're at 53.5 volts. Clock, amperage during operation, wattage during operation, average, max, and back to the odometer. We'll walk you around the front here, and we'll give you a shot of the headlight. It's actually a pretty good looking headlight. Give you some turn signal. Back to the other side. Turn the headlight off. We'll walk around the back of the bike and show you the turn signals on the rear. And a brake light. Okay. So we're in pedal assist 5, and I am going to stay in pedal assist 5, and we're just going to go with it the way it is. I'm going to get stopped on this little bit of a straightaway up here. As for the torque, I'm going to give it everything it's got right off the bat, throttle only, and let you see how it responds. And we're even on a little bit of a downhill. Here we go. As you can see, if you're trying to ride wheelies, as of right now, unless we can find some settings to change, this bike just does not have the power. So we'll take off. We'll get up here on the main street and try to get you a top speed run. And 37.2 seems to be the lockout. We've hit top speed. Now you can see a bit of voltage sag on the battery indicator when you're running full throttle wide open. Now I am going to back it off a little bit. The town I live in, I'm not sure how the local authorities will react to a electric pedal bike, but questionably categorized. Continue to rip down the road here. Now I'm hoping this footage makes it to YouTube. I've really been trying. This is actually my second GoPro. I got a GoPro, like one of the mini action heroes. I really couldn't get a good video with it. The short that I clipped yesterday was off of the GoPro Hero. The camera I'm using now is a GoPro 12 Hero. I've got it in like the elastic chest band, and if you're not getting the best views, I apologize. I'm still waiting on the helmet mount. So this was an uphill from that stop, and the bike climbed it fine. It just doesn't have that down low torque. Takes it some time to really get up to speed, but we're on a decent downhill right now. And even being on a downhill, knowing that the downhill force is taking me, I would believe, over that 37.2. 37.2 is all we're getting out of it. Use the turn signal there to try to warn the car behind me. Hopefully they saw it. The brakes are still squeaking some. They may need some adjustment, or they may just need to still be bedded in properly. Run down this bike trail. So, guess I could continue to talk on just the fact that I've had a lot of questions or remarks made to the information I've given in my previous video, where I'm just sitting there talking about the bike. I've never made any videos before. I am working on it. This is definitely a learning experience, and I hope you all will bear with me and continue to join me for this video and future videos. Now, the town I'm located in, you don't really see electric bikes. You do see some of the pedal bicycles with gas-powered motors on them, but I don't think I've seen an electric bike in this town. Now, as many as the motorized bikes as I see around, I would assume that the local authorities, as long as you're obeying traffic laws, I don't know what the top speed of those gas motorized bikes are, but as long as you're not exceeding any speed limits, being safe, I would assume they're not giving people too hard a time. And I hope so, because the last thing I need to do is get in trouble. Oh, I do have the Rar Mantis X. I do ride it through town occasionally, but you always have that thought in the back of your mind that, what are they going to say if they see me out here riding this thing? We're going to hit this bike path. It's actually a walking trail. We'll see if we can get through here without getting in any trouble. Pass you on your left. Oop, you're all right. Okay. I'm going to kick the pedal assist down to about 2. Try to keep my speeds down in this park area. I'd really like to rip through here at a high rate of speed. Excuse me. But due to the amount of people in the park right now, we are in Oklahoma. It is very warm out here during the day. Most people are out this early just trying to enjoy the run, walk with their dog. And I don't want to disrupt that by ripping through here at 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna pass you on your left. Excuse me. These turns on these trails would be awesome. Just ripping this with nobody on these trails. I'm hoping this fall I can get out here. I did ride through here. So I used to own a Super 73. It was my first electric bike ever. I'm gonna pass you on your left. So I did rip through here with nobody in this area on my Super 73 when I had it. Now at this point I've sold that particular bike, but on a more aggressive bike than the moped style of the Super 73, these windies could be a lot of fun, especially with like some supermoto tires on a bike. Ultimately, my 2TO Soleo 1, I would like to put some like supermoto style tires on it. I've seen them in videos. Maybe do a battery upgrade on it. I'm waiting on a Bluetooth dongle to do some setting adjustments, some tuning on that bike. That bike would probably be a blast to take through these trails. And I am pedaling using these pedal assist 2 this entire time just to help maintain the illusion. As you can see, this has been a pretty populated area. So we're on odometer. Let's switch over to our trip. So we're 3.6 miles into the trip. Battery indicator is still showing full. Though once we get out of the trail, we'll pull up the voltage indicator and see how much voltage we've actually dropped during the ride so far. And again, if you didn't catch it in the beginning of the video, I did ride 2.1 miles to get where I started the video. I maintained about 24 miles an hour and I lost about a volt on that 2.1 miles. And that's the end of that trail. Kick down the pedal assist 1 on the bridge. I'm going to pass you on your left. Kick up the pedal assist again. We'll wrap around the rest of the park. Hope to get out and do a full range test. I won't be able to do it this morning. I have some work that has to be done, but maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get out and do a complete range test from start to stop and give you all that information. I think I've touched on torque, top speed, just riding it around in general. Thank you, sir. Ooh, little dog. Go real slow. Thank you, sir. Definitely popular park this morning. Wish I had more to talk about the town. It's a small town. I'm not in some place like Los Angeles where some of these guys ride and have a lot more to look at during those rides. I will try to get out into some areas where there's a lot more visual stimulation. I did see that this little dirt hill, we are going to start at the bottom. This has a pretty rough grade to it. We're going to see how the Apex 1 does from a dead stop. Pedal assist 5, full throttle. Ooh, and when we hit that curb, that little ramp up on the concrete there, we about took a dive. Okay, YouTube, I hope this helps answer some more questions and just give you all something to watch and pass some time. I'm Chris. This was the Apex 1, and this is where we're going to end it. I appreciate anyone that watches this video. If you got any questions, hit them in the comment section. You all have a great day.